Hey everybody, welcome back to the Z32 Workshop. I'm Z James, this is Z32 Workshop, and that is my 1993 Nissan 300 ZX convertible parts car. Sorry it's early in the morning, I look a little tired, bear with me everybody. Last episode we were still stripping the engine bay of all the little things, fuel lines, brake lines. We're going to continue that process. There's a couple other, there's still fuel lines and their return vent lines are going back, and a couple other brackets. That's what we're going to do. So let me get you spun around here. We'll make this as fast as video as I can today, hopefully. Instead of making them long, see if we can do something short. We'll get you spun around here. And let's get you some light. So what I plan on working on is that down there. And then get these lines out here. That shouldn't be too hard, I hope. Covers brackets, there's a couple bolts here. Those look like to be 12 millimeter. I'm gonna see if I can get this off. That's pretty rusty. We'll get a look in there. And then it looks like I'm gonna be working on, there's a bracket right there that needs to come off. And this guy right here needs to come away. I'm going to see if I can get this. This was stripping last time. I got a better angle on it now. I might time lapse this. This is just an impact sensor for the airbags up front. And then the last but not least, maybe work on the motor. The motor's gone, but the mechanism for the windshield wiper. So all the mechanics. So these three nuts there, these three nuts there. And see if I can get that mechanism to slide out. They don't break all that often, but you can see how the mechanism moves. Because the motor would sit right there, is where it technically would sit. I already removed that. The tray was already gone when I got the car. You know, all this dash cowl, or the cowl, the windshield cowl, that's what it's called, was already gone once I got it. So that's what we're going to do today, and that should, in theory, finish us up in this area here. Once that happens, we should be onto that door to remove. So, alright. Probably going to do another hyperlapse, just because it's pretty easy. Like I said, most of this stuff's 10, 12 millimeter. You'll see where I'm removing it and coming off. So, alright, let's get this going. And so All right, everyone, I think that's going to do it for today, folks. Jesus, knocking things over. No, it's just that I've got stuff going on this morning, but I did remove more of the bracketry shields. The lower one I first showed was just, I want to say a splash shield, or maybe a heat shield, more a splash shield, I think, out of the wheel well area on the underside, held on by two 10 millimeters. The other thing I showed was that airbag module up front. Took me a little bit to get that one to finally come loose. That's got a security Torx on it. That's like a T50, T45, hang on. It is actually a T45 security Torx, which means it's got the hole in the middle. All the airbag stuff's that way. The other thing that I ended up using was another line wrench. That was for the brake line on the front there. I'm gonna have to do that again because there's a block, a bleeder valve there, it looks like, which is interesting. I didn't know that was there, but now you know and I know that's there in the engine bay for the driver's side front before it loops up. What else did we do today? Got the mechanism. Here, I'll show that to you. This is the windshield wiper mechanism beyond the motor. These are the 3 bolts that stick through, and the motor would sit here and rotates it. So if something does break, you'll need one of these. I probably won't hang on to this. This is going to be trashola for me, but might as well remove it, show it to you, show it to me, because it came out. You disassemble it and you pull it out through the motor area. You slide it all out because it's one big slide. The other thing I got was another bracket down there on that corner. I removed that. It was another 10 millimeter. The other one was a little small and goofy. I forgot it was even there. Let's see if I can find it again. Where did I throw you, you little... Gosh darn it. Where did I hide you at? Right here. This guy. This guy here is the vent tube for your tank. Now granted, this looks like it's pinched off here at this end. It is not. It is a gas flapper valve. See how it pinches open? That empties into your frame. What it is when you have vapors out of your gas tank, it's part of the evap system, the gasoline system. It would come through, follow all the way on up through, there's one of this line here, comes on up. Out of those 4 lines that come up, top one's a brake line, the 2 middle ones are gas, feed, and return. The bottom one is a vent for the tank. The vent through the tank feeds up through here, through a bunch of complicated areas, and goes right here to the charcoal filter, charcoal canister. And when it's done and leaves, it goes through that port that was down here and empties on out after it's been scrubbed and resucked back in. It's it's emissions. I'm not saying remove emissions, but dead weight's dead weight, if you know what I mean. Trust me, this car got rid of the charcoal canister, and rerouted it. And it's, like I said, it's a solid 5 or 6 pounds off the front end out of that corner. So it helps out quite a bit. Like I said, weight's weight, get rid of it if you don't need it, and especially if it's not working. And if you're a turbo car, it really doesn't help you, because that's actually in the spot where the intercoolers are at for your side mounts. So, okay, that's today's episode, everyone. I know I'm ranting, talking here along at the end. I'm already past 4 minutes on this thing. So, my name is Z James. This is the Z32 Workshop. I hope you guys enjoyed this and find this informative. I know it's a slow process, tedious process right now of removing every little thing. It's nothing major big like the dash or a motor or transmission or something like that where everyone would want it. But hey, if you're stripping down and say you got a bad line and need to know where it's at, what it looks like, this is what it looks like. And what it looks like when things are out of the way, so you know where to go grabbing if you have to go grab for it blind. So, all right, I hope you're just like me, spending time in the garage every morning or every day, after work, before work, middle of lunch, getting your projects moving forward, getting them onward, getting them done. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps counts. See you tomorrow.